Nithyanandeshwara-samarambam Nithyanandeshwari-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Nitya Satsangis, Sri Mahants, Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Listen. The city is sitting with us, long list. I'll enter into the Satsang directly because I am pregnant with something which I wanted to reveal. I'll enter into the 4th verse. Oh, let me bow down to Ganesha, let me not miss him. And today he is gracing all of us on Swarana Simhavahana, the golden lion vehicle, in Santana Alankara, with the sandalwood Alankara, sandal paste Alankara. Let's have his blessings. Let's have Mahaganapati's blessings and enter into Kenopanishad, 4th verse. I'll continue to expand on the 4th verse of the Kenopanishad. Recite along with me. Pratibodha vititam matam Amritatvam hi vindate Atmana vindate Viryam Vidyaya vindate mritam. Recite. Pratibodha viditam Matham Amritatvam hi vindate Atmana vindate Viryam Vidyaya vindate mritam. Listen, these words, so powerful, so clear. I'll expand. I'll read out the translation and expand. It is truly known when the self is consciously cognized and subjectively known to oneself. Pratibodha, in each state of consciousness, with every modification of the mind and intellect, through such complete cognition of the pure self, is attained immortality, Amritatvam, existence in one's own self by Atman. The pure self is attained. Real strength, the space of powerfulness achieved through celibacy and brahmacharya, and by vidya, complete knowledge of self is experienced. Immortality, Amritatva, which is the true nature of Atman. Let me explain some of the sacred secrets in the keywords. One keyword here is Amritatva, immortality. Means something in you which does not die, which does not go through illusion, which does not go through losing of its existence. Listen, all your depression, all the feeling of suffocation you have, all the feeling of tortured you have, all the pain you have physically, all the pain you have mentally, everything boils down to one. Listen carefully, boils down to one. That one is fear of losing what you think as you comfortably. Fear of losing your existence. Fear of losing your experience as you. You think this is the way you should exist. And anything threatens that existence, immediately the fear is invoked. And when the fear is invoked, understand, you become cunning fox. You start doing all that third-rate strategies in which you think you can cheat life. No. The moment you become wolf, fox, whatever you do is not cheating others. You already cheated yourself. Immortality is the way of existing. Means nothing can touch the way you exist. Find that existence of you which gives you a complete feeling that it cannot be changed. It cannot be questioned. It cannot be taken away from you. I have seen some of the most selfish human beings. It is all about me in them. And that stupid me which they are carrying is so insecure and wounded from all corners, full of pus, pain. But they go on protecting that and cherishing that. It is like a you have somebody who came to your house as an orphan, who is paralyzed, mentally deranged, nothing in them works other than arrogance, demanding, but you fall in sympathy with that person, and that person, if you don't take care of me, I will die, I'll die. And you give your whole life, literally, and take care of that person. Why? Because the person, if I don't take care, who will take care of that person? And end of the life, you did not get married to take care of the person. You did not have children to take care of the person. You did not do whatever you want to do in your life just to take care of the person. You did not even go to guru to take care of that person. Everything. End of the life, the person just kicks you in your face and disappears in the air. thin air. You are here sitting, wasted the whole life to protect somebody. So finally you realize that person is not there. It's a delusion, ghost. That is exactly what you are doing. Who you are trying to protect. The identity you are trying to protect. With that me, will suddenly disappear in the thin air after sucking your whole life. And then you will realize, oh God, the me in you will be the worst exploiter and cheater of you. Because by its very constitution, it cannot exist eternally, but makes you believe it is going to exist eternally. You yourself cheat yourself. Listen very carefully. You need to understand this word Amritatvam. There is something in you which does not lose itself even while you go through the dream, while you go through the waking state, while you go through the deep sleep. Relaxing into that something is what I call Amritatvam, immortality. Start finding that something which does not lose its existence while you go through a dream state or deep sleep state or waking state. That in which when you relax, you don't feel threatened. You don't feel you have something to lose. You don't feel something is going to be taken away from you. You don't feel something is going to change in you. Amritatvam. Amritatvam. Whether you are a 2-year-old kid or 20-year-old loose or 80-year-old Karabold or 99-year-old about to go get visa, whoever you are, the first priority for you should be recognizing that part of you. Actually, it is there like a bone marrow in you. That part of you, see, like how skin, then blood, then bone, and then bone marrow, how the structure of the body. Same way, your ordinary confusions, your ordinary attachments, then your ordinary fears. Then if you dig deep into you, the core you, inside the core you, just like inside the bone marrow, inside the core you is sitting that immortality, Amritatvam, which you don't lose or which does not recognize any of the physical, mental pains you imagine. You go on imagining physical, mental pain because of the hidden payoffs. Because of the immature cognitions. Just like inside your bone, the bone marrow is there. Same way, inside your identity, that immortality is there in the form of a pure light. In the form of a pure consciousness, pure light. recognizing that part is the first priority. This should be the first lesson in all our Gurukul, schools, colleges, temples, monasteries, adhinams, everywhere. The first lesson is spending some time on recognizing the connecting thread which is inside your bone marrow. Just like a bone marrow is inside the bone, inside your identity, this component is there, which keeps you alive while you are in the deep sleep, which holds you while you are dreaming, which holds you while you are in this waking state, everywhere, which holds you when you are young, which holds you when you are in middle age, which holds you when you are in old age, everywhere, which holds you when you are cunning, which holds you when you are depressed, which holds you when you are blissful, which holds you. That recognizing its existence in you and catching it is what I call Amritatvam, immortality. Listen. Amritatvam, immortality. Amritatvam, immortality. It is actually just like your bone is filled with bone marrow, your core identity is filled with that immortality, with that Amritatvam. It is in the form of pure light. It does not change when you have body, or it does not change when you don't have body. It is there with you forever. From the time you remember you, from the time you disappear as you. Even before you remember you, it exists and supports you. Even after you forget to remember you, it is going to continue to support you and hold you. It does not get worked up. It does not get messed up. The increase and decrease of your Vada, Pitta, Kapha or the hormones does not affect its existence and its clarity. See, the Vada, Pitta, Kapha, when it goes up, you go through some crankiness. That is why when you catch cold, actually nobody is afraid of the cold, but everybody is afraid of the crankiness which comes to you along with the cold. Nobody is afraid of cold. Everybody is afraid of the crankiness, because when the Vada, Pitta, Kapha gets imbalanced, the crankiness you go through. I have seen at least 5 Ayurveda Vaidyas, very, very expert, authority on the scriptures, 50 years of practice, that kind of Ayurveda Vaidyas. At least 5 till now. Very confidently I can say, all 5 of them, when they hold my nadi, first thing they say is, oh, samadosha, samatva. Means, neither the body is Vada or Pitta or Kapha type. It is samatva. Understand, I wanted you to know, very simple technique. It's a very simple technique. You won't die. Just make yourself catch cold. That's not a big thing. Go in the rain for 1 hour, you will catch cold. But before catching cold itself, make this will. Today, I will realize my Amritatva. For that, I'll make myself catch cold. Little cold, you are not going to die. Understand? Little cold, you are going to die means I don't think. All right. Let's not bother about that. But make that sankalpa. I am going to catch my Amritatva. With that, catch cold and see how the cold is influencing your logic, influencing your thinking pattern. And then same way, drink coffee. Not little, half a liter. No, very, very thick, half a liter coffee. Because coffee can affect your whole, because coffee puts you in certain high, cold puts you in certain low. See, one day work with the cold and catch your original state, which is not going up or down by by cold. And after you recover, after 2-3 days, play with coffee. Have half a liter coffee. It'll put you in some high, which is not again your immortality, which is again an imbalance. Now you should experiment. It will really help you. If you experiment with this Vada, Pitta, Kapha, the highs and lows, it will really help you. With that coffee, just see how you feel the high, which is not again your immortality, which is not your Amritatva, which is not your Amritatva. These simple things, sometimes certain food will put you in depression. You should eat that food and see how it is affecting your existence, and what is it which can be beyond this. You should play with these few of these things, and then for 1 week without missing, in the night take kadka pudi, morning take neem juice and panchakriya. In that 1 week, see how that core of you is shining. When you remember you, how it is feeling wow. That core, which feels very unimbalanced, which cannot be imbalanced, that core, taste that core, that is immortality. One day play with cold and see. One day play with coffee and see. One day play with some food which puts you in depression. Onion uttappam is best to put you in depression, really. Onion uttappam with pundu chutney. No, actually, Vivekananda used to do, when some of his disciples, through his presence, get power, siddhis, not shaktis, siddhis, but they are not matured to handle the siddhis. The maturity has not yet happened. He will feed them with fish. Fish and onion will finish you. Finish you. All powers will disappear. Every one of you, try to play with coffee, then you will understand how dangerous it is. And the decisions you make after coffee, you will never be able to maintain, because that is not you who made the decision. That is not your core which made the decision. Same way, this onion uttappam. Onion with uttappam with a garlic chutney. See, actually garlic is an amazing medicine if you have problems related to fat and heart, but not regular food. If you play with these two, onion, green chili, garlic, all three, eat nicely, you will see that your low curve, your depression, all these will give you the idea how much you can be affected and what is the core in you which is not affected by any of these Vada, Pitta, Kaphas, ups and downs and the hormonal gush and hormonal urge and hormonal pressure and hormonal tortures. It will give you a rough idea. It can actually, when you play with all this, you will understand there is some part of you, core of you, just like inside the bone marrow, inside your identity, there is a core of you which is a sweet, pure light. An amazing feeling about you. Wow! What a way to exist. Like in the morning after my walk, when I sit in the swing and swinging and slide, drizzle, my team taking care of me, cleaning up the hair. If you sit with me in that time and breathe my space, then you will understand what a way to exist. Wow! I tell you. That what a way to exist. Wow! If that comes from you, without Vada, Pitta, Kapha, hormonal imbalances, when all these things are not able to imbalance you, and you do not have any cunning strategy to exist and protect your existence, see, all this cunning strategy to protect your existence is nothing but your existence is feeling threatened. When all these are not there, that light you is Amritatva. And if you let that Amritatva penetrate into your day-to-day activities, in the dream also you will not be imbalanced. You will be very clearly seeing, see, I myself seeing, I myself became a tiger, and I myself chasing, and I myself created the forest, which I myself cannot get out. Oh God, what a game. You will understand the whole life is virtual video game you created and you are playing it. The virtual reality video game which you created is your life. Understanding it, grasping it, and clicking with it. Oh God, yes. Whatever I wanted to verbalize is verbalizing. Whenever you feel whatever you want to verbalize, I am verbalizing, it is clicking with you. It's like when you dig a borewell for water. At some places, it will be hollow inside the earth. So the drill will go just like that because it is already hollow. Same way, at some time you will catch, oh God, this is what I want to verbalize, he's verbalizing. That feeling, what a way to exist. Is immortality. Amritatva. Then the second key word in this verse is Viryam. Understand? I'll define exactly. Your life. Energy and the vessel which holds the energy. These two put together is your life. Energy may be available like an ocean, but you have only one part, that also with hole. What will happen? Mud part with hole. What will happen? No. Useless. Energy can be only one well size, but you have a strong, beautiful brass vessel. Again, it's good, but not complete. The complete is ocean-like energy and perfect, strong gold vessel. The system you carry, body, mind, this whole thing is the vessel. And the energy available is a lifestyle. If you are struggling on your own, you have the energy of a small well where every day you have to dig out, and then the water will slowly and then you have to take a use. You are living in a dry area, or you may be living around just next to Ganga. The moment early morning you wake up, you don't have to do anything. She is gushing 7 to 9. Pravaga. Even otherwise, whether you see or not, she is gushing all around. You may be living in that kind of area. It's up to you. Listen. Listen now. In these two, energy availability and the vessel you carry, the pure will with which you are able to handle your hormonal gush without any support from any other technique, method, just the raw, crude will with which you are able to handle your hormonal urge, torture, hormonal torture. That pure will decides the quality of the vessel you are carrying. That pure will is the material out of which the vessel you are carrying is made, this body and mind. Its ability, its capacity is a very important need for you to hold the energy, how much ever it may be available. For all of you, you don't have to worry about living near the well or Ganga. You are already into this Jnana Sagara. The ocean of Amritatva. It's not just Ganga. It's an ocean made of Ganga. You don't have to worry about the availability of the energy. Now you have to work only on the strength of the vessel. See, I can give you technique. As I said, Sadashiva gives beautifully 5 beautiful way. Mani mantra aushada siddhi bhavana. Mani mantra aushada siddhi bhavana. Yes, with all these 5, if you make the vessel, it will be a good vessel, but the ability to manifest the power is dependent on your ability to handle your hormonal gush with your pure will. Sometimes the cookers come, you see, copper bottom. The whole cooker may be different material, bottom will be copper so that you can save fuel. If I give the technique, all these 5, Mani Mantra, Aushada, Siddhi Bhavana. Mani means, yesterday I explained very clearly, each of this. All these 5, Mani, Mantra, Aushadha, Siddhi, Bhavana, even if I create your vessel with that, that will be like a aluminium cooker with copper bottom. When you take the external support, it will only be the aluminium component. Your pure will, that decides the quality of the vessel you are going to be made. If you can handle just with your raw, crude, pure will, without the support of any technique, method, your hormonal gush, your hormonal urge, your hormonal torture, if you are able to handle it, you just become gold vessel. You become gold vessel. I tell you, that will decides the kind of the power you will radiate, manifest. See, whether it's a mud pot or gold pot, energy is same. Enlightenment, you will have it. The moment I decide, I will give the enlightenment. But if the vessel is strong, it can manifest tons of powers. Just having is not the goal. Radiating is the goal. Not just having, but radiating. The pure, raw, crude, street smart will. If you can handle your Vada, Pitta, Kapha imbalance and the hormonal gush and hormonal urge, hormonal torture with your pure, raw, crude, street smart will, not only you will have enlightenment energy, you will manifest all the powers of Sadashiva. You will manifest all the powers of Sadashiva. Your raw will's ability to withstand the hormonal gush and hormonal urge and hormonal torture and Vada, Pitta, Kapha imbalances is called Virya. Understand? Virya means the powerfulness which comes by handling, facing your Vada, Pitta, Kapha and hormonal imbalances through the raw will, just with willpower, without the help and assistance of any method, technique like Mani, Mantra, Aushadha, Siddhi, Bhavana. Bhavana means attitudes. Understand? The pure will makes the vessel powerful, not only hold but to radiate enlightenment. If you just through technique made the brahmacharya possible, it is like a wooden piece reflecting the sun. But just with pure will, without any assistance of the technique, if you have mastered That is like a mirror reflecting the sun. Mirror also holds the sun, wooden piece also holds the sun. When the wooden piece holds the sun, it is useful for whom? Nobody. Even wooden piece forgets it's holding the sun. But when the mirror holds the sun, it is useful for him and the whole world. Pure will is the mercury applied on the mirror, on the glass. Your ability to stand the dosha imbalances and the hormonal urge, gush, torture is called virya. That powerfulness is virya. There's one more beautiful technical term in this Upanishad. Pradibodha. I'll expand on it further in the further satsangs. I wanted you all to continue to have the Vakyarthasadas today on these two words, Amritatva and Virya. At least 1 week you guys should be having the Vakyarthasadas on this subject Virya. Today I have given a very precise definitions. This satsang should be the repeat satsangs whenever there are recorded satsangs. It should be watched 2-3 times and internalized. I wanted the Vakyarthasadas on Amritatva and Virya. These two words. So please have Vakyarthasadas on these two words. Today is 31st August, Malaysia's 59th Independence Day. Blessings to all the Malaysians. God bless Malaysia. Let Sadashiva bless Malaysia. Let the Malaysia emerge as powerful new generation. Powerful new generation. Living, radiating enlightenment to the world. So, my blessings to all of you. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.